In 2026, the world faces one of the most severe food price crises in history, pushing global supply chains to the brink. Yet in the very center of this storm, America's massive farms have become resilient strongholds protecting both food and energy security. This year's harvest is more than a story of production. It is a true epic of determination, technology, and courage. From the endless golden wheat and corn fields of Texas to the nighttime vineyards of California, every region is engaged in a race against time and nature to deliver millions of tons of valuable agricultural products to the world. Join us as we enter this high-stakes battle across fields of wheat, corn, and grapes in an effort to help safeguard the global food supply. Dark clouds gather overhead, signaling the arrival of dangerous weather. Inside the warm cab of his combine, John listens to a radio transmission ordering the activation of full-scale harvesting operations. Along with 3 other operators, he heads straight into the field. Their machines spread out side by side, harvesting at a breathtaking pace, more than 1 acre per minute. But trouble strikes almost immediately. A bright red warning alarm suddenly blares through the cab. The auger on John's machine has become jammed by an overwhelming flow of wheat. At the same time, the central drying facility reports a critical malfunction. Together, they perform emergency repairs right there in the field. Sweat mixes with wheat dust, coating his face and clothes. He knows that even a single minute of delay could allow lightning and storms to destroy the work of an entire season. No sooner has the problem been fixed than a massive storm arrives. From John's cab, the horizon is no longer painted in shades of gold. Instead, a towering wall of black clouds rolls forward as if it intends to swallow the entire field. The radio erupts with urgent voices. Major storm incoming. Empty every grain tank into the trucks and find shelter immediately. John pushes the throttle to its limit. The unloading auger pours streams of golden grain into a truck moving alongside him while the first raindrops, each as large as kernels of corn, slam against the windshield. It is a desperate race between technology and human determination on one side and the fury of nature on the other. As rain turns the ground into mud, the tracks and undercarriage of the S770 continue gripping the soil. The massive front header cuts through the wet wheat with remarkable precision. Thanks to the S770's advanced GPS guidance and powerful grain cleaning systems, John manages to move every bushel from his assigned section into secure storage before the field becomes a sea of mud. Amid the global food crisis of 2026, wheat prices have surged to a record $320 per ton. The need to harvest quickly and preserve crop quality has become more urgent than ever for large-scale farms across Texas. Benefiting from vast stretches of farmland, John's 190-hectare wheat operation achieves its most successful season on record. With an impressive yield of 6.8 tons per hectare, the farm is expected to produce nearly 1,300 tons of wheat, destined for grain elevators, flour mills, and export markets. Leaving John's farm behind, we travel 12 miles down the road to Robert's operation, where endless rows of corn stretch across 210 hectares. If John's wheat helps satisfy the world's growing hunger, Robert's sea of golden corn plays a direct role in renewable energy production. Commercial corn prices currently remain stable at around $220 per ton. With projected yields reaching 11 tons per hectare, Robert's farm is expected to deliver more than 2,300 tons of corn to the market. The most remarkable aspect of this harvest is its final destination. Robert explains that hundreds of tons of corn harvested each day are transported by fleets of container trucks to a nearby ethanol facility. There, the corn is processed into biofuel ethanol, an essential component used to produce E10 and E15 gasoline blends. These fuels help reduce dependence on petroleum while easing rising fuel costs throughout 2026. Leaving behind the dust clouds and roaring engines of the grain belt, our final destination takes us to the beautiful yet demanding valleys of California. Here, Edwards Premium Vineyard is entering the most critical stage of the season. To preserve the grape's natural sweetness and prevent premature fermentation, harvesting does not take place under the scorching daytime sun. Instead, operations begin entirely at night. The silence of the darkness is broken by powerful LED lights mounted on specialized harvesting machines. Their beams sweep across endless rows of vines, creating a scene that feels both magical and intensely stressful. Seated high above the vineyard, Edward remains completely focused. He carefully controls the machine's mechanical shaking arms, which separate clusters of ripe grapes with firm precision while remaining gentle enough to avoid bruising the fruit or damaging the vines. John's battle against the storm to save his wheat crop, Robert's mission to help fuel a greener future through corn production, and Edward's overnight race to protect a valuable grape harvest together paint a vivid picture of American agriculture in 2026. Amid global economic turbulence and increasingly severe weather challenges, millions of tons of agricultural products continue to be harvested safely thanks to the powerful combination of advanced technology and the unwavering resilience of farmers. These men and women are doing far more than supporting their families. Every day, they help sustain the heartbeat of the global food market. Japan, a country renowned for meticulous attention to detail in every agricultural product, is home to a fruit the whole world craves, yuzu. Though its appearance is not particularly striking, yuzu is one of the most expensive ingredients because of the enormous economic value it brings. So, what makes this fruit so incredibly expensive? Why can Japan export yuzu to many countries, yet the US cannot officially import it? And what's so special about the way Japanese farmers cultivate, harvest, and process their yuzu? Let's find out right now. Interestingly, yuzu isn't exclusive to Japan. In the US, states like California and Oregon also grow this fruit. However, Japanese yuzu is always rated much higher because of its intense fragrance, rich essential oils, and uniquely sharp sourness, qualities American-grown yuzu has never quite matched. Yet, US law currently prohibits the import of fresh Japanese yuzu. The reason? Concerns that pests might devastate American citrus groves. As a result, even top chefs in the US are limited to using domestically grown yuzu, which is less aromatic and cannot compare to the original from Japan. This unattainable factor has only fueled the reputation of Japanese yuzu as a true luxury item on the global market. To produce such a precious fruit, Japanese farmers put in tremendous effort. A yuzu tree can take 10 to 15 years to bear fruit if grown from seed, or about 4 to 5 years if grafted. They carefully select steep mountain slopes with mineral-rich soil and cool climates, while also building windbreak nets and covering the roots during winter to protect the trees from damage. Unlike most fruits, the Japanese don't focus too much on yuzu's outer appearance. Its true value lies in its thick, bumpy peel packed with essential oils and a powerful aroma. A single hectare can yield 8 to 12 tons of yuzu annually, but quality always takes precedence over quantity. Harvest season usually falls between November and December, just as the cold winds set in. Farmers use special scissors to cut each fruit carefully, since even the smallest scratch can drastically reduce its value. On average, a worker can harvest 200 to 300 kilograms of yuzu per day, and in concentrated farming areas, yields can reach up to 30 tons per season. The harvest season feels like a festival, with baskets overflowing with golden yuzu and its fragrance filling the air. After harvesting, yuzu goes through numerous processing steps that elevate it from a fruit into a cultural icon. Yuzu juice, famous worldwide, sells for as much as $150 per liter. Yuzu essential oil is used in luxury cosmetics, perfumes, and spas. Meanwhile, yuzu kosho, a blend of green chili, salt, and yuzu peel, is considered a secret weapon in Japanese cuisine. But it doesn't stop there. Yuzu finds its way into udon noodles, hot pot broths, pastries, and even high-end cocktails across Europe. Most notably, on the winter solstice, the Japanese practice yuzu-yu, placing whole fruits into hot water to relax, believing the fragrance will bring health and good fortune. Looking at the figure of 30 tons of yuzu harvested annually, one might think this is a large yield. But compared to the massive global demand, it's just a drop in the ocean. Scarcity, combined with strict trade restrictions, has turned Japanese yuzu into a super expensive fruit that not everyone has the chance to taste in its authentic form. Clearly, the value of yuzu lies not only in the fruit itself but also in the agricultural philosophy of the Japanese: patience, meticulous care, and pride in their traditional food culture. Thanks to these values, yuzu has gone far beyond being just an agricultural product. It has become a symbol of refinement and distinction in the way Japan conquers the world with flavor.